You know, doing this can help you draw, Angela. You can learn to draw. I can help you. Paint by numbers helps too. I had everybody try out my drawing tablet. The kids and, well, Jessie refuses. I gotta show you, see if I can find it. Barbie's drawing of Jessie. I'm gonna see if I can find it. It was pretty funny. There it is. Hang on. This was Barbie trying the drawing tablet, and she can't draw, but she tried. It was her first try on the tablet, and she had fun doing it. She took her time and tried to do some details. Well, we should have a drawing contest. Everybody try to draw Jessie. That would be pretty funny. You can hear me, right? If you're still here. I could use this drawing in a cartoon. That would be pretty funny. Oh no. Is my sound not working? You can hear me, right? Oh, okay, good. Wasn't sure. Oops. Almost spilled my coffee. I was trying to show you the tablet pen. She's got a little plastic nib on the tip of it. I can't figure out this camera. It's just like drawing on paper, but you don't waste paper. What problem was I having?
You tried to show it to me and something wasn't working right.
Yeah, my text doesn't work anymore in Paint Shop Pro. All of a sudden, since I started using this tablet, it worked the first several times, couple of days, and then my text just shows up invisible. It like corrupted my Paint Shop Pro or something, and it's such an old version that I can't find it to re-download it and reinstall it, or it's a mess. And then I tried Adobe and I hated it. I tried the newer version of Paint Shop Pro and I hated it. I like something I can just pick up and go in and figure it out by playing around. I want to see you try to draw Jessie, Angela. We could have a contest. It would be hilarious. We'll just put him over there. We'll put him in the corner. Get rid of all this. Oops, I filled his eye. Undo. There we go. Oops, did it again. Oops, I did it again. Speaking of the title, Improving Observation, I realized something when I traced Jesse yesterday, that even the wrinkles in his clothes are recognizable. Like if you stood up 10 men wearing the same pants and put a curtain that only showed their legs, I could spot Jesse's legs. Delete all this background out of here. Laptop must not be able to handle this tablet too well because the colors don't look the same. See, on the tablet it looks like I'm coloring in light gray, and on my laptop, because you gotta have the paint program open to have it show on the tablet, the gray looks like light blue. So I don't know which is the actual. But when I turn the tablet on, my computer screen changes color. So maybe my laptop just isn't able to handle it real well, because it glitched my paint program as well. I can't do text anymore. So I had to download Adobe for when I need to do text. You can do this, Angela.
Huh?
I'm talking to Angela. I was muted. It's really fun. Really, really fun.
Okay.
Get his other nostril back in there. Well, I don't want to miss them getting their new toys. Puppy's got some new toys. Jesse had to run to the pet store. And he got some new toys for the puppies. Yes, throw away some of the old ones. They're pretty raunchy. Puppies got new toys. Look here, puppies. Look, what do we got? What do we got for the puppies? We got new toys. Zoe knows. Zoe knows. Yeah, what's going on? He's cleaning up your toys.
No, you don't ever play with
You
those.
don't even play with those.
Yeah, don't even start.
They've got more toys than I have shoes.
Well,
And I'm not even...
that one's still full. Yeah. Okay.
We'll throw these ones away, guys.
Yeah,
Oh, I have to remember to do frequent
these ones can go in the
saves.
trash.
Because when you undo the paintbrush, it undoes all the paintbrush you just did. Not just one line. And then you'll end up erasing everything you just did. Okay, blue is gray. But I want a blue gray. Actually. Yeah. A little darker. Try that. That is Blue, our son's pit bull that Jesse had to babysit. When they were out of town. We do all these lines. Eat your food first, and then we'll give you new toys. Don't give them to him yet. I don't want to miss it.
What's in here?
Don't do it.
What's in here?
Did they already eat their food? Or are they not
What's this,
hungry yet? Jesse,
What's that?
wait,
Look.
wait. Okay. What is that, Zoe? What is that?
This,
Look
they can
at it.
both get an
It's
end
a
out
tug of war rope.
if they'll do it.
Look. Does it squeak?
Yeah, some.
Zoe likes the squeakers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. But she'll only play with them until she pops the squeaker, then she's done with them.
Get it, Moses. Get it,
That's a
Moses.
new toy.
Get it,
Well, that's a
Momo.
new toy. Moses
Get it,
don't
don't
care
know,
much for
take it.
toys.
Take it, Moses. Take it.
Take it.
Moses doesn't really.
Get it, Momo.
Wait till you see the bones, so he knows there's more.
Really,
Look at the
Zoe?
new bones.
Really,
Look
Zoe?
at the new bones. It's
These
a
are
stress bone.
actually like edible if they want.
Edible.
Yeah, they're edible and
Wow.
they clean their teeth.
Oh, that's not good, because then they'll fight over them. And they'll get. I hate chew bones because they get mean and growly and protective and scary. Check out the bones. How many toys do you want? Jeez.
She's gonna take that one.
Oh, she's got that one. Go in. Don't go hide with it.
Get him, Mose. Get him. Get one.
Zoe
Here,
picked the
get
bone.
some, Mose. Get it.
He don't care. Oh, the cat heard me. You know what? I think this is Blue's butt showing right here just a little bit. Let's see if I can fix that.
Here, Mose.
Yep, there's his butt. And then we got his bandana. Oops.
He's got it. Get it. Come here, get it. Come on, get it. Get it. Moses, come on. Come on. Come on.
Oops. Yes, that's what Zoom is for.
Get it, Moses.
I did it again.
Get it, Mama. Get it.
There.
Go get it. Go get it and play with it.
Do save. Aw, look at the puppy, so cute. I don't like his ear whiskers. Let's see. I don't like his ear whiskers. See, they're fighting over them. I don't like it.
One of the chew bones.
I don't like when they get growly with each other.
They
And
all be
us.
fine.
Because there ain't no taking of the bones.
Well, Zoe made the mistake of leaving it under the desk,
Oh, that already helped.
and now Moses has got it.
Need
Moses,
some black
Leave her alone.
lines in there.
leave her alone.
Brush tip size 1.
Leave her alone. Goofball.
And they come in farther. You guys play nice.
He's playing with me.
Who is?
Moses.
With the toy?
Yeah,
An old toy.
Yeah.
the fur ball.
He doesn't play with toys very much. That's better.
Go get it,
That's
Sally. Go
a
get
little
it. Bring it
better.
back here. Go get the toy. Go get that toy, Sally. Go get that toy. You're goofy. You're goofy. You're so goofy. Yes, you are. You're goofy. You're goofy. You're goofy. Yeah.
Oh, look at that gray in Jesse's beard. can't forget that.
You want me to talk about your gray beard?
Ha-ah-cha-cha-cha-cha! Watch it, Mr. Davis. Just watch it. Oh, I think we're gonna need white. Let's see. Needs more brown. For sure. I'll try some white. There we go. See how easy that is? I need this one. Brush tip. Oh, I'm not on brush. Brush. Size 2. Get this little cheeky business going on. That. That. He's got his earpiece. Maybe a little darker shade. Oop, that's too pink. And go like this. And this line here. Every little line and wrinkle just makes it look all the more like when I make cartoons. If you can grab the details of the face, the lines in the face, then you will have captured them. Just every line under the eye. Oh, there's a shadow from his earpiece. Look at that. Shadows and highlighting. Oh, he's got some splotches in his hair. Grab the eyedropper, grab the color, grab the brush, and fix that. And maybe we can add some highlights to the hair as well. Grab a lighter color. Brush tip back down to 1. 4.2 rolling earthquake last night, and wowee, it was, oh wow. My cousin and I were just starting to go to sleep. Oh shit. Oh shit. I think I felt one once in my life. It was like 30 years ago. It was just a little one. But I was laying on the couch, and at the time, how old was he? 2, my oldest, standing at the end of the couch, had his hand on the arm of the couch, and the couch just started jiggling and shaking, and I'm looking at him like, I know you're not shaking this couch. Something about his face isn't right. He needs some more eyebrows. Something. The face is still not right. Some darkness here. And here. We need some light spots. Lighter than the lightest pink. Almost white. Go off the nose here. And then here on the eyelid. Yeah, it's barely noticeable, but it does make a difference. Under the eye. one looks as much like Jessie as the one I did yesterday. His hair is poofier than normal on the top. I forgot his tattoo. I mean, like a blue, green, gray, blue, green, darker. Try that. I don't know exactly what this tattoo is, but you can't tell in the picture either. And I didn't do the letters on his shirt. What could we make his shirt say? Can't say much because there's only a little part of it showing. But we could put something on there. Or not. I need more coffee. BRB. Apparently I'm not having more coffee because that was my last cup. Shucks. Well, I'm glad you didn't have a big one. wish they wouldn't have they put a button on this tablet pen, or there's actually two buttons that you can use for quick clicks, like erase or whatever, but I wish it wasn't there because I keep pressing it. Hello, Joseph. Thank you. Now, mind you, I did trace the outline. But I just think cartoons are awesome. There's free, if you can Google cartoonize an image, and there you can do it online for free and cartoonize an image, but it won't quite look the same. And this is fun, and it helps train the eye and the hand for drawing. Ooh, I think it's done. This is Blue and Cletus, and this is Charlie and his son Wally. Charlie died, and then Cherie and DeFango gave us Moses, another little terror chihuahua. And we have Zoe, a Pomeranian. Blue and Cletus are my son's dogs that Jesse babysits for. And Blue is the sweetest, kindest, gentlest pit bull ever. A really cool puppy. Daughter is calling. No, we didn't get a new doggy. No. Hang on, I gotta... take this call on my tablet. Hello, you are on the air, live stream with.
No, I'm about to be on the air peeing, so
You're meant to get on. Don't pee.
I have to pee.
Don't go pee when you're calling me.
Peeing.
Oh my God, you're gonna give the troll something to jump on.
What? That I can't pee while on the phone with my mom?
Yeah, they'll make something out of it.
They make lots out of everything.
Yes, they do. They love doing that.
I was being too.
She's peeing. Jesse's peeing too. What the hell?
Daddy!
Daddy, you're wanted.
What?
Daddy!
What?
I have surgery tomorrow.
Yeah.
And I can't eat anything
Yep.
tonight for 8 hours or even drink any water.
What
So
time's
I'm
your,
just thinking that maybe you should make something really good for dinner for my last meal.
Aww.
Well,
Your last meal.
I could die.
It's a wisdom tooth surgery. You will be
People
fine.
die.
You will be
Barbara.
fine. You will be fine.
And I don't get to eat for like 3 weeks. I don't get to eat solid food. So I
Barbara.
need Daddy to
It
make me
won't
this
be
so
that
my
long.
last meal.
It won't be that long. You'll realize how much you've hyped this up and it wasn't as big a deal as you thought it would be.
Right. Right.
And you will be fine. And this too shall pass.
Well, we'll see.
And what does Dad's tattoo say? What is it? Grow up and get over it?
Yeah.
There you go. Grow up and get over it. And the other one, this too shall pass. There you go. So just look at your tattoos.
What
What's
time?
Daddy gonna make me for dinner?
Yeah, what are you going to make us for dinner?
Wow.
You should make something yummy.
Wow.
We don't want no frozen pizzas today.
Ew. That is not what we want.
No, that is not what we want.
Really?
And Mom,
I
even
think
if
we're
it
due
does all
again for
fine-
some pozole.
Mom, even if it does all go fine and I heal like a champ, I still can't eat solid food for a while, so I still need Dad's yummy food.
Well, he's gonna have to mush it up in like baby food,
Ew.
and you can suck it through a straw.
Gross.
Can you
Like
imagine
Dad's-
mushed up tuna casserole? Ew,
Oh,
well, that's
tuna
gonna make me
casserole in a
puke.
blender.
That sounds so bad.
That's funny.
That's gonna make me puke.
Gross.
That would be
hilarious.
gross.
Yeah,
Although baby
I
food,
figured I'd call and ask what you guys were making, because then I could.
banana baby food is
$50
pretty
from
yum.
there
Get
later.
some banana baby food. It's yummy.
I'm not getting baby food. I'm gonna get like pudding, ice cream, mac and cheese, mashed potatoes,
Yeah.
more ice cream, more ice cream. It's an excuse to have
An
ice cream for
excuse?
dinner.
Yeah.
Mom, do you want to see what I'm gonna look like the next couple days?
Like you went around with Mike
So-
Tyson.
2 of these get cold and 2 of them get hot. And then
Really? Really, Barbara? Oh my God. You bought a jaw pad? What is that called?
Dad,
What is that called? You look ridiculous. You're actually going to use that?
show Dad.
Well, I guess it'll probably feel good. If
Well, yeah,
it,
you have to ice and
if
eat
it
and I don't
freezes,
wanna hold it there.
honey, you have to look.
I know, she bought them stupid wraparound things.
Oh my
That's-
God.
What a
Actually,
sissy.
that'll probably feel good.
What a sissy.
Yeah, Mom, there's specifically 4 wisdom teeth, silly.
It's for wisdom teeth extraction.
Yeah.
Are you going to be not wise anymore?
Just grin and bear it.
I don't think I ever was wise. I think my wisdom teeth were a lie.
Causing a blockage?
Yeah, they're blocking my brain. Alright, Coop, let's buy food pause. Yeah, I gotta go to the dollar store and buy some food.
Your dad just brought home new toys for the doggies. And Zoe picked her bone and she's hiding somewhere with it.
I don't really have to buy Cooper toys now. I just let him outside and chase the squirrels.
Ugh, does he catch them?
Yeah, he's bad with squirrels.
He catches them?
No, he hasn't caught one yet here, but he gets real close. Our yard, like, there's nothing I can do. I'll literally open the door and I'll jingle his collar, because, like, at my old house, the squirrels knew the sound of his collar, so when I jingled the collar, they all would run up the tree before I let them out. I'll jingle the collar here, and they'll stare at him and throw acorns at him, and then he'll sprint out the door and they'll run up the tree.
They throw
So,
acorns
he hasn't
at him?
gotten any yet, but they taunt him.
Oh my, that's not very wise.
But like yesterday when I let him out, he had 7 squirrels out there in the yard.
Oh my.
Freaking 7. Because my yard is like a jungle. I have bald eagles, and I have squirrels, and I have chipmunks, and
Yeah.
we had an owl like 2-3 weeks ago.
You had an owl? I have never seen an owl in real life.
Oh, really? I've seen them, I think, maybe 2 or 3 times.
Oh, I would
Yeah,
love
we
to
had a
have.
big old fluffy
I would love to
owl.
have a pet owl. They're so damn cute and
He was
fluffy.
dark colored. He was like gray.
Except that they eat mice. Gross.
He
I
was
don't want.
cool.
I don't want to do that. And birds are messy. They poop everywhere.
Yeah, but birds are very messy. Owl poop isn't messy though, Mom. They don't poop. They poop giant pellets.
Really?
One time when I was in high school, we had to, in health class, we had to dissect the owl pellet. So
Ew.
they're like this big around. And
Oh.
you rip it open, you'll find like mouse bones. And
Ew.
you'll find chipmunk bones. And,
Really?
yeah, we dissected them in high school.
Oh.
Yep.
I'm always scared some big falcon or hawk or something will come by and swoop up Momo.
They definitely would. Moses is about the
Yeah.
size of a bunny.
That's why he watches them every time he takes them out.
I was scared that the one eagle in my yard was going to get Cooper. Was he gonna try?
Oh, no way.
Cooper went out there and he was like flying all around and he was squawking and making
Cooper's
noises.
way too
Cooper-
big for a bird.
Well, that doesn't mean they won't try with their talons when Cooper's
No.
running next to baby nests.
Oh.
So. No, the bald eagle that was here was really fucking big. I honestly think it could fuck Cooper up because if it landed on Cooper's back and just put his talons in and bit his back, Cooper can't bite behind him. That's a dog's weakness.
You should see my stream screen because I'm showing the picture of your drawing of your dad.
Uh-huh. What should I see?
Because it's funny.
I've already seen it.
I should make it into a cartoon and make him
You
wobble.
showed me about 2 million times.
His
Dad showed me
feet-
about 2 million times.
His feet are pointed inwards to each other. It's funny.
I'm trying to think what I want Dad to cook me.
Oh, you're gonna pick what dad cooks?
Yeah, I don't know what I want him to cook me.
Well, I don't want tuna casserole. I'm not a huge fan of that.
Ooh, Dad, hear me out. What about chicken fajitas?
Chicken
Wow.
chicken fajitas.
Chicken fajitas.
He said, "Wow." But that sounds good.
I'm sure it does.
That's the best. Sounds good.
What are you just squawking back there?
You guys aren't the ones that have to go to the store, nor do you have to cook it or anything else.
I thought you liked cooking.
I do, unless I'm forced to cook.
You should stream yourself cooking.
No, thank you.
Yeah, I like the cooking shows.
Mom, you can't do that because then you won't be able to give Anthony hot dogs to drop on the
Not
ground.
fucking Betty Crocker.
You hear me?
No, what did you
He
say?
can't stream his cooking because then when he drops a hot dog on the ground, he can't give it to Alan because the streamers
Oh,
are
that's
playing.
funny.
Ridiculous.
Alright, well,
You're ridiculous.
Dad, what time is my dinner gonna be done?
Really?
You do need to go to the store. We need coffee and dishwasher cubes.
Well, I don't think I need them right today this
Well, I
minute.
only have 2 cubes left and
Well,
coffee.
you have to go to the store to cook anyway, so you might as well get what you need, right?
Well, I
Right.
don't have to go to the store to cook. I have like mini tacos.
No,
Dad,
ew,
it's my last
ew.
meal. What if I
And-
die?
I have Totino's pizza.
What if I'm allergic to
Yeah.
anesthesia and I die and I stop breathing and they can't revive
And
me?
then you'll feel bad because you didn't give her a good
Have
last
beans and
meal.
wieners.
No, we don't want beans and wieners.
And
No. Chili dog, no. We don't want chili
yeah,
dogs.
we have chili dogs.
No.
No, we need like fajitas
Yeah.
or
Like chicken fajitas.
chicken fajitas or
Right.
maybe chicken fajitas.
People in hell need ice water.
We don't care about them.
So what is your surgery tomorrow? What timer you gotta go and all that crap?
Well, you don't have to worry about tomorrow because I'm making Christopher go.
Well, okay. I'm just
Oh my
asking
God.
what
So
time.
tomorrow my surgery is at 9:15. I have to be there 15 minutes early, and it's only 30. They said it only takes them like 30 to 45 minutes.
Yeah, it don't take long.
And then I'll be home all day. Christopher took the day off work, so he'll be home. And then tomorrow, if I need you, it'll be when Chris goes to work, which Chris goes to work at like 7, and then he gets home around 4.
That's Tuesday, not tomorrow.
Or yeah, Tuesday. And he
I
gets
think
back around
Jesse should
4.
cook.
But I don't know if I'll need you or not. I'm kind of just basing it on how I feel.
You'll be fine.
Yeah. I usually
What's
heal quickly, so we'll see.
What's
if I
Jesse
need you.
gonna cook?
You're not gonna die.
I could.
I can't hear you, Angela,
As
if you're
long
talking.
as they knock you out, you can't move. So when they get the chainsaw
Why
and
can't
stuff
they?
going, it's not gonna cut your head off or anything.
I hear Angela.
Okay, I'll leave and come back.
Can't believe we're literally gonna sawzall my mouth.
Sauce.
No, they're gonna use a scalpel.
Ew.
Not
They
a
do
file.
use carpenter tools. They use drills and
You
Chisels.
think they're gonna let me
Chisels
keep
and-
my teeth?
No.
Ew.
My wisdom teeth?
Ew. Why would you want? Ew.
Why not?
They have a big old root dangling from them.
I want to see them.
You want it in a jar?
Yeah.
Put it in your jar of gold.
If they come out easy, it's not a big deal. If they give them a hard time, they'll get an air chisel out. And
Hang them from your
It's
rear
like-
view mirror.
it's kind of like a miniature jackhammer.
He already told me. He said he's worried, and he's gonna try his best. Real bad one, not to fuck up my molar or my jawbone.
Mm.
But he said where it's at, it's like right up against both, so it's gonna be hard.
Can you
Let
hear me
them do
now?
their job. They know what they're doing. Stop worrying about it. Stop
Mommy,
thinking
Georgie
about
can do whatever he wants. He's hot.
Oh.
Ooh,
He's beautiful.
Maybe
he's
he'll
hot.
handle
He
you
can do
one
whatever
day.
he wants,
He's
she
very
said.
reassuring, very nice, very caring.
Yes, very assuring,
I'm
caring.
scared that I'm gonna wake up for my wisdom teeth and I'm gonna think he's my boyfriend instead of Christopher.
Well,
And Chris is gonna be mad at me.
well,
Because now I don't want
Tell
to take
him
care of me.
that the oral surgeon that did my wisdom tooth extraction, his name was Dr.
you're
Schwartz.
probably not gonna be
Yeah,
able to
I
sleep
went to
tonight.
him. Yeah.
I thought,
Can you
what?
hear me now,
You're not gonna be
Pavana?
able to sleep tonight because you're gonna be thinking about it.
I don't think they can hear
I'll take
me.
my muscle relaxer. I'll be out. That thing's knocked me out.
So, throw those things away after you get done.
Can you hear me yet, Pavana?
Put them
I'm not throwing them
away.
away. What if I get torn
True,
back again?
true.
Yeah, see, I don't think they can hear me.
Yeah. Or if it starts hurting
Audio.
again. It says it can take like 3 weeks for it to heal fully.
Let me go to
So,
see if that helps.
you never know.
Did that work?
I don't have any food in this house.
Angela,
Hello?
I can't hear you.
No, how weird.
Maybe it's me. I don't. Why can't I hear?
Yeah.
I don't know if it's my end or your end. You hear me.
Huh, that's so weird.
Why? I don't know if I have any sound coming from my computer. Hang on.
Hello, hello.
Alright, Mom, I'm gonna give Christopher a call because he's been at Brainerd since 8 a.m.
I have no sound coming from my computer. Wait a minute.
Bye, Mommy.
Bye.
See you later.
Did they just
Oh.
say this is for dinner?
I don't know.
Wow. You know what? I can hear you now.
You can hear me now?
My tablet was giving me.
Can you hear me yet?
Yeah, I can hear you. Wait. Yeah, I can hear you now.
There we
my
go.
tablet was not giving me any sound from my computer.
She had to click. She had to do something.
I had to
Oh.
turn the drawing tablet off.
Now we're echoing.
That's really
Yeah, I just came up here and ruined it all.
I don't know what's going on.
So what are we having for dinner?
Yeah, what are we having for dinner?
Chicken fajitas.
Oh, good.
Barbie can talk her daddy into anything.
I know my cousin and I were listening to how she was snoozing that all over.
Was it? You sound muffled.
I know. It's echoing, and I'm going to go back to the chat.
Yeah, so this tablet has screwed up my paint program. It screws up with my sound. But it's probably because my laptop is old. I don't know why it
Maybe.
messes with my sound.
Do you have echo cancellation equipped in StreamYard?
Echo cancellation? I don't remember how to do that.
Go to, in StreamYard, go to settings.
Settings, audio.
Uh-huh.
There, I just clicked echo cancellation. Does that help?
Yep.
Oh,
Echo's gone.
okay.
Yep. Perfect.
Good.
Yeah, so my cousin Sarah and I were listening, and we were like, I was like, yeah, Jesse needs to cook.
I heard the solo too.
She heard pozole, and then tuna casserole, and then chicken fajitas. The chicken fajitas sound pretty good, actually.
Oh, they are pretty good.
What are the name of the oral surgeons in our
Oh yeah, the oral surgeon Sarah and I have both had. His name was Dr. Slaughter. Can you believe that?
Slaughter?
Slaughter.
Oh my.
Yeah, like Slaughter. Yeah, Dr. Slaughter.
Wow.
I know, right? Felt real comfortable going to him, huh? Yep.
She's so paranoid about it. She's scared. She don't like needles for one.
Oh, I don't either.
But tell me this: she gets tattoos. She had her belly button pierced. She had her tongue pierced. I don't
Right.
know what else? But if you can pierce your tongue, you cannot be afraid of a IV needle.
Right? you wouldn't think, but I don't know. That it's kind of. I don't like needles or piercings in me, so I don't like any of them.
You don't have your ears pierced?
I don't like needles.
Oh, see, Sarah, my cousin loves piercings and tattoos, and she doesn't like needles.
Huh.
So, same thing here, I guess.
Wow.
Yes. I know, right?
Huh.
Yep. Yeah, your art project here is coming out pretty cool. I love the people. I love how that's coming out too.
Yeah, that's Blue. He is so sweet.
I
You
love
can
that.
tell by his face.
Yeah, he's very cute.
Mm.
Very sweet. You still have that one?
It's my son's dogs. Yeah, he has both of those.
Oh, okay. And how old is the pit bull?
I'm not sure.
Oh, okay. Like younger or older?
Younger.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
And then is that a Frenchie dog?
It's I think it's a bulldog. I'm not sure.
Oh yeah. Yeah, okay.
I don't
Yeah.
know.
You're like whatever.
Yeah, he was like $1,000 or something. I don't know.
Oh, okay. Okay. Is this what kind of dog is that? Is this a bulldog or a?
It's a French. They're called French bulldogs. It's a Frenchie.
Oh, okay.
French bulldog. Yeah, there you go.
But those around here are they go for
Thousands. Yeah, nothing less than
I think
24.
that's what they paid for him.
Yeah. Really, really expensive.
Yeah.
my boss has 3. They want their things for recycling.
My Chow Chow will cost like $3,500,
Oh my.
and I'm hopefully gonna finally get it next year sometime. It's been my dream dog forever.
Now you say Chow Chow, you mean Chihuahua?
No.
'Cause that's what we used to call Charlie. We would call him Chow Chow.
No, a Chow is one of those furry, very furry,
Oh, yeah.
with the purple tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We had one of those before.
Yeah, curled tail. Yeah, I had a
They can
mixed breed
be.
with lab, and he looked like a chow, but had the height of a lab, and
Oh.
he was I mean really the best dog. He was able to be around like bunny rabbits in the house, like we'd let the rabbit out once in a while,
Yeah.
and kids, infants, all adults, like really just really mild, nice mannered dog.
That's good.
Yeah, totally. And so I've looked around for years for my chow, and I found somebody that I might be interested in. They just had a litter like, I don't know, probably 10 weeks ago, because the last one was 10 weeks old, and he was a male, which that's what I want, a male. But it was kind of like too late in the litter, so I'm going to wait until next year and hopefully get one from maybe that litter, depending on what they look like.
Yeah.
Because I have a certain look I'm after.
I think after these two, we're not going to do dogs anymore.
I thought I wasn't.
It's like having children,
I know. Yeah. It's a big responsibility.
Yeah.
It really is. But I said that after cats. Like, I've had cats my whole life, and at one time we had 4. And then they all lived to like anywhere from 15 to almost 19.
Wow.
And when the last one went, it was like, okay, I'm done with cats for the first time in my life. We're not doing cats anymore.
And then you see a kitten.
And then Voodoo came along. One of the employees where I used to work was going to take it to the pound. He was 7.5 weeks old. And there you have it.
Yeah.
And oh boy, he's a terror. So, but I just wanted to get on here and say hi and give Jesse a little shit about he's got to cook the dinner.
Angela wants chicken fajitas as well.
Yes, and my cousin Sarah does too. So
vote counts.
Yep, our vote counts. So there's 2 more votes over here.
Yeah.
Huh.
He says, huh? Yeah, we want some chicken fajitas. Sounds good.
I'll have him stream, and we'll be eating it on the stream.
That would be fabulous. He could do us a cooking show. I bet his viewers would love that. Show. Yes.
Good. That would be a thing. Yeah.
That would be a thing that all of his viewers would love.
Yeah.
Yep, they'd love it.
I don't know how he'd set cameras up in the kitchen, but
I'm sure you could help him figure that part out, right?
Yeah, I don't know. I'm not very technically savvy.
You're like, no, I don't want to help with that. Oh my god. That's funny.
Yeah, I don't know how we would accomplish that if we take the laptop out there or...
That's what I've done when I do things. I use the toaster and I set the laptop on the toaster.
The toaster?
Yeah, I do. To the far, place on my counter. And then I kind of point it down, but the laptop's the best, and you just have to find something tall enough to set it on.
This is my camera stand. It's a lotion bottle, and I put the camera when I'm pointing it down when I'm painting a canvas on my desk.
Yeah,
it's this lotion bottle, and I put the camera on top of it.
Yeah, see. Yep. I have a really cool
stand.
I have a really cool holder. It's got a huge long arm on it. And it for the phone. And it does pretty good. But generally, like if I'm doing something in the kitchen, I'll just bring my laptop and then, prop it up on the toaster or whatever else.
You know, I was actually thinking, it crossed my mind today of doing a cartoon with you and dumbass Hopes, and
Oh,
have you tear his ass up.
oh, I would like that. That would be great.
I wasn't sure if you'd be cool with it or not, but I was
Oh
thinking
yeah, I'm good with it.
we could maybe cast some spells on him, or
Yes, that would be fabulous. I'd love it.
hi,
So
Siren.
great. Maybe like a really long one so we could watch it as a premiere.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Yeah,
You could tell him off and
all of it.
hair off and just smack him around.
Yes, all of it.
I love
Yes,
it. I'm
I
gonna
think
have
that's a
to,
great idea.
I think I'm gonna have to do that. Yeah.
Yeah, yep. I think that's a fabulous idea. I like it. Yep, I do like it. He would definitely deserve it.
For sure.
Yep.
And they're gonna cry about the cartoons when all they do is fuck with people.
I know. Exactly. Yep. That's right. Mm-hmm.
Hypocrites.
I know. Right after I did my educational video
Yeah.
about that very same stuff.
And there you are on Hoax's stream today or yesterday, last night.
Right after mine ended.
Yeah.
Yep. So talking about bullies and cyber gangs and all that really bothered him, I guess.
Yeah, maybe we should be talking about how he fucks with teenagers.
Oh, I know, right? I've heard that.
That's
I'm
just
like,
right. That's
oh shit. There's got to be some stuff behind that.
yeah.
Uh-huh.
Stuff we're trying to hide behind.
That's what I think.
Who is that talking?
Oh, it's my cousin. She said maybe he's trying to like kind of hide that from his own shit.
He's deflecting.
Yes.
He's good at that.
Yes.
How many times did we have to say answer the question, and he would just go off?
I know.
Oh, what about Daniel Dowd? Blah blah blah.
I know. Yeah. Yep. Yep. It starts turning into what I call word salad.
You just make yourself look guiltier.
Yeah. Yep. Exactly. Yep.
Narcissism,
yes.
There's a lot of narcissism going around and with these trolls.
Yes. Lots of it. I agree.
And he flat out admits he hates women, you know.
Mommy, what?
So he goes after him and he attacks women. He's a
Right.
piece of shit.
Yep. What he likes to do. And he has those little helpers too.
Oh, yeah. They all have their little minions.
The little helpers.
The flying monkeys.
Oh my goodness. I'm going to go out and have a smoke. And then,
I'm done smoking. I'm all done.
Oh, shoot. Sorry, I forgot.
I'm vaping. Oh, no, you can. It don't bother me.
So you're done now? You're all done with smoking? No more smoking?
I'm vaping.
Oh, okay. Okay.
But still, it's way cheaper, too.
That's so good. And if you get a really good quality one, then, you know.
Like this one here, they're like $20 and it lasts a whole week. And he just got me, he found them on sale too for $20.
Okay.
So,
yeah.
So it's not bad at all compared to cigarettes going up, Marlboros going up to almost $10 a pack.
Mine actually went up this time. And normally, like before when cigarettes went up, mine turned out to be cheaper than the cigarettes when they used to be more expensive. But now they just raised it again. Raised mine now this time, and so they are pretty expensive.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, it is for sure an expensive habit.
Yeah, so I'll get like a carton. It's a box, and I think it has 10 or 12 packs in it. And I think they went from 75 to 80 There's a smoke shop that we found this guy that sells them to us cheaper than any of the other smoke shops because we'll buy, the carton.
Mm-hmm.
But my carton doesn't look like a regular cigarette carton. It's literally like a square box. It's a little.
My uncle would roll his own. He'd buy a bag of tobacco from the tobacco store, which you can get really cheap. Buy his own papers, and he had this little rolling machine, and he'd spend 1 day a week rolling cigarettes.
I've heard of those, and I guess there's another like cigarette roller that actually has the filter and the whole setup.
These had that. Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
They look just like a Marlboro or whatever with the yellow
Right. Yeah.
filter tip and everything. Yeah.
Exactly. Mm-hmm.
But Jesse likes his Marlboros. I don't know why. They all taste the same pretty much to me.
Hey, Siren, I was wondering where you were. I was just going to ask, and I clicked over to the chat. I was going to say, where's Siren at today?
There she is.
Must be busy or something. Hope you're having a good day, Siren. Jesse's cooking chicken fajitas.
Fajitas, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yep. Does he have to go to the store and get stuff, or do you guys already have all that?
No, he'll have to go to the store.
Okay.
That's what he was complaining about, but
yeah,
you can't complain about that anymore because now they have delivery.
I know. Just Instacart it, Jesse.
He's not fooling anybody. He likes the running around.
I'm sure he does. Nanny does too. I'm like, I don't, but he does. He'll go to the stores and do all that. And I'm like, oh, screw that.
Yeah. I don't like going anywhere.
I'm not a fan of it. But I actually have everything to make chicken fajitas, and I think that's what we're going to have. No, because you guys are having it.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Yep. So I think I'm going to go take chicken breast out of the freezer.
I just eat mine like a salad and put the sour cream and sauce on top instead of putting it in the shell. I don't like those tortilla shells. They're just like cardboard or something.
Well, we'll use a regular tortilla, like a soft tortilla, and like have it like that.
Yeah, they all eat them in the tortillas, but I just eat it like a salad.
Oh, okay. Like with chips and stuff, or what?
No, just with the meat and the cheese and the sour cream and.
I'd be wanting to add chips to that, tortilla chips.
Nah.
You should have seen us last night. For some reason, Sarah and I stayed up super late. We were in the kitchen at 12:15 midnight, and we had some vanilla bean. I put vanilla bean ice cream in each bowl for her and I. And then she roasted some slivered almonds. And then she heated up some frozen blueberries. She put frozen blueberries on hers.
Oh.
And then I put my plum jam on mine. And then I crushed up graham cracker and put that in there. And then I put in those toasted slivered almonds that she made. And then we both got in bed and ate that.
Yeah.
And then talked for a while, watched some of my shows on the TV, and then we were just literally starting to doze off at like 2:45. The cat was laying on my legs, everybody was peaceful. I just turned the TV off, and boom, that earthquake comes out of nowhere.
Oh my.
And the cat went tearing out of the room, and we're like, oh fuck.
Oh, geez.
And we both sat up in bed and we're like, it's still going.
Oh my God.
Yeah. You're having
knock stuff off of shelves and stuff?
Nothing came off of our shelves, luckily. I try to have everything pushed back because of earthquakes do randomly happen over here, but if I'm sleeping, I won't feel them. But this one was, we were just just barely dozing off, and it happened. Like we both sat up in bed.
Wow.
We were like, okay.
Where was the epicenter?
Right in the town over from us, and it was on the San Andreas Fault, which is what we are on.
Oh.
But then my house is also situated between the Gregory Fault line, which is just off the ocean cliffs, which I'm only 10 minutes from the beach. And then the other one on the other side is the Loma Prieta. So I'm in the middle. I'm on one and in the middle of two.
Oh, geez.
Yeah, it was 4.2 siren. And it kind of like it. Sometimes they're jolting ones where you feel like you're jumped up and down in the house. And then there's the rolling ones. This was a rolling one. So it hit and then it rolled hard and then another little roll. You know, like when we thought it was done, it was like, oh shit, it's still going.
Aftershock, yeah.
Right then though. So it was like, okay, what's gonna happen next?
Right.
You know.
Yeah, we had a tornado a couple days ago. It hit our city.
Oh gosh,
It was like 2 miles from Barbie's house.
That would be scary.
Yeah, she was in the basement. She went in the basement because the tornado sirens were going off, and
oh god, that would freak me out. I mean, earthquakes almost give me a heart attack, but I think I'd rather do an earthquake than a tornado. I think. I'm pretty sure. We just stayed on our beds because right now I have my bed in my room and my cousin Sarah's bed in my room. And so she was sitting on her bed and I was sitting on mine, and we're just like looking around, you know.
what the hell was that?
Yeah. And nothing can fall on us in my room. So it's kind of like, okay, we're just going to stay right here on our beds.
I wonder if that's what happened the night that creepy doll fell on my head, because we had this porcelain doll and it was sitting on my headboard, and I got woke up one night because it came down and conked me on the forehead.
Right.
I'm like, how did that happen?
Good. Yeah, Siren, there's been over here on the coast, like some of the houses, some of the over $1 million houses, literally are falling off cliffs. I mean,
I would hate a sinkhole more.
Yeah. I mean, some of these houses are, you know, millions of dollars, and there they are hanging off cliffs and shit.
Ugh.
I would never, ever buy a house near an ocean, period, anyway. I wouldn't. I used to clean the houses.
Well, the Bible says don't build your house on sand.
Yeah, I wouldn't. I remember cleaning houses when I was a teenager. They were, you know, beach rentals, you know, and some of them were like up over the cliff on stilts and shit. And I hated fucking cleaning those things. Like, I hated it. It was like you'd walk in from a regular, you know, ground, you know, and then you go in and like you go into the bedroom and stuff to change sheets and do all that. And it's like you're off the cliff in the bedroom, like basically.
Oh, yeah, no.
Yeah. And then last year's floods went all the way up into this, people rent these little condos out right on the beach, and it went right up all into them and into the parking lot and really ruined a lot of stuff. You used to clean houses? I used to too. For a lot of years, actually, in my younger days, I went out to this like a beach resort we have out here and did those. And then some I did private, which were those $1 million houses on the fucking stilts. But no, I'm not. I'm more of a lake country person than I am a beach person.
That would be fun just to see those $1 million houses, to be inside and just check them out, you know.
They're pretty. Some of them are really unique. I'll tell you. Some of them are really like in Santa Cruz area. Really Santa Cruz, like green carpet in one area, maroon carpet in another. Like weird ass shit, you know.
Ah,
And then some are super contemporary, cold. Like I don't like those kind of houses.
yeah, modern.
Yeah. And then some of their houses have really weird smells because of the kind of food they cook and kind of, I don't know.
Escargot.
Yeah, it was something. Yeah. I remember one of the houses I used to clean, I used to think the husband was this lady's butler, but it turned out he was her husband. Like,
Oh.
the way he answered the door and everything, it was like he was a butler, but he wasn't. So, really, really interesting people. And then there was a few, like, wood cabin type houses I would clean. Those were kind of yucky to clean, I have to say.
Siren!
Would you? Maybe they ate. Oh, I never thought of that. I never thought of that. Yeah, I don't care for those modern, cold.
I don't either.
I don't. I like comfortable, warm colors.
Yeah.
Inviting, where you feel like you could put your feet up on the couch if you want to.
Mm-hmm.
That's my living style.
Moved in, yeah. Yeah.
Eclectic. We've got Marilyn Monroe all in the living room. Then on my hutch, I've got my little witchy stuff, and then there's skulls around and some dragons, and it's eclectic with the decor. And then warm tones. And most of my stuff's older. Like, we don't buy, like, we buy something, take care of it, and it lasts forever.
Same, yeah. I couldn't bring myself to buy a new dining room table because the prices were just so ridiculous. So we picked one up at a yard sale. It's wood country looking one, and
yeah,
it's lasted for a lot of years.
See, that's when I
screw it back together because the kids get to play in their board games and vicious. And
right,
it's cracked, and Jesse just screwed it back on.
I do want a new table, but I want to get like a nice butcher block style, but not butcher block.
Mm-hmm.
So like they're thick. They're probably like, I don't know, 3-4 inches thick. But I need like a narrow one, like the one that we've had since we've lived here is, it's square, and it's got bar, it's bar height, which I like those. But it takes up too much room from when you walk from my office into the kitchen to go to the living room or the other side of the house. It just pokes out. And so this next year, I'd like to get a new living room couch and a kitchen table. But I have a hard time picking. Like, I'll look and 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 never get it.
Yeah.
And then I give up, and then I start looking again, and then I'm over it, and, But I have like a certain style in my head, but then I can't find exactly what I want.
Yeah, I wish all our rooms were larger, It's just 12 foot just is not big enough for a room.
Right. Yeah, our table's not huge, but it's too huge for the space.
Yeah.
And, we're used to walking by it and stuff, but ideally a narrower table would be nice for the area.
Yeah.
Bought my dining table online, has a marble top. Oh, that's very nice. Dark coat. See, my daughter likes black, gray, and white, and I am opposite. I like taupe beige and, browns.
See, that's our whole house has been browns and tans and like a hunter,
Yeah.
lighter shade of hunter green and stuff. And like our old bedroom was like jungle theme, and we had like leopard print, you know, and blacks and browns. But then
Okay.
I did this new bedroom. I did it in white, gray, and black. And
Yeah.
it's a nice
Nice.
change, but
Yeah. Yeah, that's different from like what you described, like from what you used to have for sure.
yeah.
Yeah. And then there's some, you know, woodworking people around here that sell those tabletops. But then you have to buy the legs separate, and then I'm like, fuck, and I'm like, what kind of legs? Like, I have this thing in my head, but it's like, it would be like wood carvings and cool stuff, and it's like, but then that's, you know, that's quite a bit of money when you start getting into that kind of
Well, I
stuff.
hate how when you buy something new, you have to assemble it. Everything. I ordered
Yeah.
the nightstands for the bedroom, and you have to assemble them. And
Yes, and I'm not an assembler.
yeah, me neither.
I'm just not. I'm not an assembler at all. Let's see. Sitting at my computer looking for something.
The oldest son cracked our garden tub.
Oh no.
We have a big 5 foot by 5 foot bathtub downstairs, and he was pushing his feet against the wall to sit himself back up, and
Right.
and there's no way we can fit it through the door or get another one in there because there used to be no wall on
Right.
the side. It was just open to the kitchen.
Right.
Now there's a wall, and there's no way we can get another one in there. So Jesse just repaired that today with some fiberglass.
Oh, okay.
Hopefully that'll work.
Right. Mm-hmm. Right. Fun. I'm trying to find a video that I can't find. Oh, I gotta go take my chicken out of the freezer.
Nope. There's Barbie. Yes.
Well, I was thinking since I might die and I'll never live ever again, we should play for it.
When?
Why now?
No.
Why not?
I don't like playing Fortnite during the day.
Why not?
Because
Because why?
I don't even know why.
I've seen you play during the day by yourself.
Actually, I have a cartoon I want to make.
We
Angela's
have to
gonna beat the crap out of one of the trolls.
Yeah.
play tonight.
Well, I'll play tonight, not till like 7:30.
Okay.
You'll probably still be here eating dinner.
Yeah, make sure you guys message me when it's time for dinner.
Yeah, it's usually 6:30.
Alright.
But yeah, I'll let you know.
Okay.
You went to the store. You left about 10 minutes ago to go to the store, so you're getting your way, spoiled. That's why you're so rotten, because you're spoiled.
I am not rotten. I am such a well-mannered human being.
Okay.
Hey, I came up here to help her get that chicken fajitas.
Angela voted for the fajitas, yeah.
Yeah.
And now I'm going to make them too.
She's going to make them too.
Now I'm making them.
Sarah's mom said that I'm a spitting image of you.
Who did? Oh, Sarah's and Laura. Everybody
There are so many, Siren. Yes, there are. There are so many.
Bye. Hoax siren.
Yeah. He was mad at the video that I made last night.
He's fucking with Angela.
Still.
He thinks it makes him a big man.
Still. Yeah.
And he has been for a couple weeks. He went at us for a while too.
Yep.
Your turn, I guess.
It's been I think it's been my turn for a while now.
Yeah, a couple weeks.
But he has, like...
He just did another one, Siren. He did another one last night on Angela.
Yeah, because he didn't like the video that I did about cyberbullying, cyber stalking, group herd mentality. I went over a bunch of different things that have to do with that topic and my observations. That's why when I saw your title observation, it's like, oh, that's kind of like why I did my video, my stream, because I've been observing a lot and a lot of people's behavior and like how people act and what they do and how they flop on a dime.
Yeah.
Or if they don't like somebody that you like, then you're a terrible person. And if you go in a chat room they don't like, even though like I'm a stranger to these people and they hate me anyway, but they still care what I do. It's a really bizarre to me. So I started just kind of like observing behavior and looking, like just trying to find information about this psychological like meanies on the internet, right?
Right.
And I think I'm going to do like a little series on it. I was already looking up some more information to do a couple more videos on the same topic. Yeah. So I think I'm going to do that. Like different.
Yeah, while they're listening, maybe they'll learn something.
Maybe somebody will.
Yeah.
And if not, well, then don't learn, you know. But I'm going to kind of bring the topic to the forefront and you know, do some topic.
Because I was like cyberbullied and I was
right
suicidal.
Right.
And same with Beth.
Right. Yep.
And they think it's a game. They think it's fun.
Yeah. Yes. And it's not a game. There's a certain video I've been looking for. I know I have it, but I think it was named the original video that it was. So I can't, I've been searching and searching for it. There's 3 women in it and they're talking about their experiences with this online stuff. It's all seeing you.
Oh, yeah.
One other lady. I don't know who that lady was. I forget.
Right.
It's 3. There was 3 of you. And it was really, really, really telling.
Mm-hmm.
And the way All Seeing You explains everything.
Yeah.
Like everybody should hear it.
Yep.
I don't know how she'd feel about that. I don't know.
I asked her if I could post it on my channel, and I did, and I added my own self into it at the end. And,
so do you have that video?
I don't know what it's called.
I know that's my problem because I know I have it. But I don't know. Maybe in your spare time, maybe you can see if you can find it on your stuff.
Yeah, and I don't even know how long ago it was that I posted.
Because at this point, I think it's just really important for your average YouTube viewer to hear this as an educational video of what is done with these groups. And I want, you know, I've been searching for it. Yeah. But I didn't change the name of it. So, I mean, when you put things on your channel, you keep it there, right?
Yeah, it's still there somewhere. I'm scrolling through them now. I
Huh.
just
Maybe I should go to yours.
I can't remember names, titles, and shit, and I don't know how long ago it was.
Maybe that's where I got it from. Maybe I got it from you.
Yeah, you probably saw it on my
Saw it
channel.
on your channel.
Yeah. I just can't remember the title.
Exactly.
And that's the only way that
That's the problem, is the title.
I mean, I wish you could sort it by views or something, because I think that one got a lot of views.
I think I should go to your channel and look. But she did tell you could post it?
Yeah.
Okay.
And Carrie wasn't very happy about it.
She wasn't happy you posted it?
She wasn't happy it was posted on Twitter. She ended up blocking her, I think.
Oh, okay. Because I don't want to do something that's going to affect her, you know what I'm saying? But
well, she's not a nice person.
I just don't want to like do stuff that's going to affect somebody in a negative way. That's just me.
Right.
Like, I don't want to, put any harm on her or anything like that.
Right. I get that.
But she's powerful when telling these stories that have really happened.
Yes.
And the way she explains things and talks about it and expresses it. It's really educational for people that don't know about that kind of stuff on YouTube, and to be careful of it.
Right. That is a real serious thing.
Mm-hmm.
There it is. I found it.
You did?
Operation Suicide, and I called it It's a True Story. Let me grab the link and I'll post it.
Nice.
Let's see. Yep, this is one.
Okay, I'm on my phone. Oh, I know, I'm connected to my phone. I don't think I could get it like that, though. Let me see. Because it's not coming to my phone. Okay. Oh, good. I can click on it from my computer. Okay, good. Let's see.
I'm here to talk to you about online suicide death cult leaders. How much fun is that?
Oh, yes. Okay, that's great.
Okay, first of all, I want to explain about Thomas Schoenberger.
Nice.
Thomas Schoenberger
8 months
is
ago.
an individual who is on the board of directors for a ARG puzzle called Cicada 3301. And a lot of people believe that he hijacked that puzzle. He may not have been the original people when the puzzle started out in 2012. Also, he is instrumental in art of QAnon. And so that's another part of his history. He's been mentioned in the Daily Beast, Vice, news. There's been several articles about him. So he is a well-known public person. And it is believed, and we have a lot of receipts, that a lot of the trolling that takes place and the ganging up on people is orchestrated by Thomas Schoenberg.
Yes, this is the one.
So I think that There's a few things I need to explain before we get going. What you must understand about what is to follow is that my experience that I will share with you here, my story, is going to be told from the point of view of one who was recruited into the fiction, specifically in order to illustrate it. I was the illustrator.
Sometimes we've done things in the past that we wish that we didn't do.
I understood what the language was, and I was sort of speaking it, but only kind of like a parrot. Even if I had known how before the lessons that I received after I was scraped into this, I probably would not have gone that way with it.
It's important to become aware of how a pocket of people may actually be getting paid, and triangulating somebody in a video, causing and doing it to somebody who may even have some mental instabilities, and to kind of push them over the edge.
So yeah, you can put this if you want in your stream.
Guys, I just
people getting
I just
paid
downloaded
it. To make attacking videos or funny videos about a person. And so there's proof of a transfers of money in order to basically bully somebody on the internet.
And I loved it. I was getting all this sort of mentoring and tutoring and networking, and I started making a bunch of money because of this guy. I felt like, oh, okay, I've arrived. This is where I want to be forever.
And he played a lot of things about surrounding Nathan Stoltman and some of the past trolling and cyberbullying and cyberstalking that took place.
But now that we're dealing with the world of online psychological torment, the police, the lawyers, the judges, they're just sort of like, I don't know, man, there's nothing in place to protect you. So without some kind of actual tangible proof, you're not going to get anywhere. You're just not. If you've got it, though, just go do it. Don't talk to people about it. Fine, because nobody gives a shit except for the bad guys that are making you feel this way. And they care about it in a way that is detrimental to protecting yourself. The crazier you make yourself sound, the happier these guys are, and the more likely they will be to continue breaking the law and fucking with your mind. You've got to understand that.
And it gets farther than that. It gets into cyber stalking. It gets into accusing people of things that they're not guilty of that are quite serious, and a defamation of character. And it also goes to threats, threats of, lawsuits, doxing, as well as people threatening to meet you in person or strike out at you, or maybe do something to you, which is causing somebody to have a belief that they are being harmed by somebody. Whether that is going to ever happen or not, the victim, the person who's being attacked, does believe that. And that is that's an offense. That's a crime. That is something that falls under cyber stalking. So it's gone into all these different directions. There is something, as you know, some people might be bullied to the point of suicide, or it might cause them to have suicide ideation. There has been a lot of emotional trauma for some people, and it can be quite serious.
They get you to do stuff for them for a while, and then you discover, like, hey, I'm not really enjoying this very much because I don't like the negative impact that we are having together on others. And you start telling them no, they're like, and they get all their little zealot minions. They all turn their attention on you. And what used to be a bunch of love bombing turns into a bunch of fucking gaslighting, and they will rip you up. They will step off the computer screen and into your real life, and they will break the law. They will just flout this shit. They'll be like, oh, I'm going to pretend to be a doctor and call your psychiatrist to try and get you medicated. Or I will find some low-life drug addict who lives 20 minutes away from you to come to your house and knock on your door and intimidate you. Have any of you had anything like this happen? I have, and I know others who have. Those are just a couple of examples of things that they do when you start telling them no, I don't want to. And rather than just say, okay, well, thank you for the volunteer work that you did for me, and I appreciate you, and bye. No, they're like, oh, well, now you must kill yourself. Now everything that you love, your children, your job, your home, everything that you care about, I will kill it. But they'll get you to do it for them.
As, let's just say, for lack of better words, befriended Thomas and supported Thomas, whether it was financially or just as a person, as soon as they catch on to it and they turn their back, yeah, it's like a pack of wolves attacking. I mean, right? There's been so many, and
that's another trait of a narcissism. When you abandon a narcissist, they will come at you like 1,000 times stronger, and just try to overpower you and dominate you, make you feel horrible, and try to pull you back in because they need that narcissistic boost. They need that feed, just like a tick.
Because these guys, they've got multiple victims, and they're constantly shaking up these people as much as they can and hoping that one will get so shook up, he or she will rise to the top of the pod and just start bubbling all over the place so that they can remain the center of this negative attention.
This is a topic in a video that's been weighing really heavily on my heart lately, and it's embarrassing, and I'm really ashamed of some of what I did, but I think that my story might be able to help people.
I might be off the mark here, but I have a feeling that some of the people that may have been involved in this kind of activity might have had moments of consciousness about it, or regret about it, or feeling bad that they have been involved in something like that.
The first part of the story is how I came to interact with Nathan Stoltman of Lift the Veil back in the summer of 2016, before Donald Trump was elected president, if you can even remember what life was like back then. I was writing articles for Vice under the name Jay Stevens, which is basically the nickname that I used all throughout college and through my writing career. And I had a big fangirl crush on him. I envisioned like a future we could have together, like doing documentary films and exposing evil and all this stuff. And it was all in my head, just like daydreaming and whatever. But while I was a writer for Vice, I pitched an article to my editor about the Mandela effect, and he approved it, and he requested that I get some interviews from people who talk about it and believe in it. And I took that as my big opportunity to finally reach out to Nathan and be like, hey, we were developing this professional relationship. We were simultaneously developing a romantic, sexualized, very intense emotional bond. And if you remember those shows, you probably could guess that a lot was happening behind the scenes, and a lot was happening behind the scenes, and it was just very intense. In, I think, early spring of 2017, I was contacted by a woman on Twitter who DM'd me and said that she wanted to talk about Nathan and ask me some questions, and kind of hinted at the fact that she was going through a similar situation to what I went through. And after the call, she added me to a Discord chat with 2 other women, each of whom also had very similar stories. And I should say that before this moment, I didn't know who any of these women were. They were just 3 new characters in my virtual reality game, but they all seemed to have compelling and believable stories. Like, at first, this Discord chat was just a bunch of like commiserating and being like, yeah, like, I can't believe he did this and he acts this way and da 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 da, just like girl petty shit talk type of things. Rather than taking money and LARPing and creating scripts and doing all these different things to target and harass somebody. But then it pivoted into something much more dangerous, and with the goal of exposing Nathan and destroying his reputation and career online. And they weren't just 3 random women. Like, the one who recruited me is someone who was working on video editing for him at the time.
Oh, I'll let you guys guess who that was. And then 2 other women. But didn't somebody in a previous video we just watched say that she took over all of his editing of his videos? Imagine that. Imagine that. But let's continue on.
The second woman, who I think may have been just as kind of drawn into it unintentionally like I was in a semi-public relationship with Nathan at the time. Like, they talked on the phone, at least, unless all of that was fabricated. But I remember him referencing her anyway. And then the third woman, which is really what makes me think that something much deeper was going on here than just some crazy female shenanigans, was a woman who said that she was it's gonna sound crazy, that she was on the run from a cult.
Oh, wait a minute. One of the 3 women said she was on the run from a cult. One of the 3 women who were in this Discord trying to ruin Nathan Stoltman's life and his internet presence and so forth.
And there is an aspect to all of this where, like, the saint and the sorcerer, the reason why I'm deciding to call them those things is because there's an esoteric element to all of this. When you talk to them behind the scenes and they take you into their confidence, they will explain to you the reasons why they're doing what they're doing and the methods that they're using. The shorthand explanation for it is Satanism. It's not as though they worship the antithesis to Christ. They couldn't care less. They don't give a shit about the devil or Christ. That's not what they're about. They're about something else. But Satanism is like a really nice little tidy way of wrapping that up for the uninitiated. It's not what they believe. What it comes down to is these people. They consider themselves to be superior up here, above everybody else, because of their knowledge and their goal in life. They think that they are magical, and they think that everybody else who's running their show or participating in the chat or being a victim is way down here. They call you muggles. They actually call you muggles. Taking a term out of a children's book. Whatever. Oh my God, it's so fucking stupid.
I wasn't a direct participant in a lot of what happened, but I was a witness to it, and I didn't do anything to stop it. They made Twitter accounts where they would just like post memes about Nathan, like making fun of him or what he said, and just kind of to drive him crazy and, you know, hurt his ego and pride and confidence. And they would reach out to other YouTube content creators and try to get them not to work with him. They contacted the local health services for where Nathan lives, and I think they also contacted his father, and they tried to get him admitted into a psych ward. I forget the word for it.
Uh-huh. So, wow.
It's and although I wasn't doing this myself, like I wasn't making the calls, I wasn't whatever, I was energetically contributing to manifesting that reality, and I feel terrible about it. The woman who recruited me created an alternate account. I don't even think it had like a picture tied to it, and started a discourse with Nathan on Discourse and offered like his services because it was like a dude account. He was like named Tim. So Tim offered his video editing and organizational skills, and somehow got access to Nathan's channel. Like Nathan made him an administrator on his channel.
You know, because I think all of us have, you know, made a mistake in our perception of what we think is actually really going on. And I think that's part of the game, is to get everybody all confused, and you start fighting with all these people, and you end up being like, all of a sudden the person who wasn't your friend is your friend now, and then all of a sudden there's people putting you together and they're attacking you with those people.
Which at the time I took as proof that like, oh yeah, Nathan's insane and stupid and deserves to be taken out. And once we got this access to his channel, they brought up basically that I had said I wished that all the videos that we did together would be gone and deleted. Not out of embarrassment. I know Nathan mentioned that today, and I don't even know how much of this Nathan is aware of, because we've never spoken about this. I'm not going to publish this video unless I get his permission to do it, because I don't want to do anything that's going to hurt him. Once we got access to the channel, I provided a link to almost all of the videos that we did together.
Nathan and her.
And she deleted all of them. And I'm saying this now because when all of this was happening in spring of 2017, Nathan just so happened to be covering the Hampstead child abuse case and satanic ritual abuse for like the first time intensively, and doing video after video after video exposing these things and bringing new people into awareness about this evil underbelly. And I don't believe in coincidence. I think that I was contacted at this time for that reason. I think that they wanted to turn people who were close to Nathan against him and to really make him reconsider the work that he was doing.
Some years ago, I was witnessing a bunch of stuff online that was political in nature, but also had to do with child pornography and satanic ritual.
Speaking of working with people, I noticed in your last stream that you said you had somebody helping either your media or getting you out there. Do you know who that is? And can you tell us any more about that?
Yeah, I got hooked up with, you know, Liz Crokin is?
Yes, I'm familiar with her for sure.
Okay. Or actually, no, it wasn't her that set me up. It was another guy that set me up. One of the cicada guys set me up a media contact.
Okay, so you're working with Thomas.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. I know him. You know, Cicada tried to recruit me before. They still do, actually. So I'm familiar with Thomas and what he does. So all I'd say to you in terms of everything, QAnon and everything else, having been through this stuff before, having had human intelligence come up to me, having a lot of people that are the worst people I could be friends with try to offer me help, I just tell you to be very, very cautious about who you trust. even Thomas, who I think might be able to help you out. But, just, this is a long, tough road. So make sure, you're doing it. Just make sure you're doing all the things you want to do the whole time. I guess some advice knowing who you're working with. So, and that's what I wanted to know about.
And there was a woman named Kate Schneider who was one of the people to be in contact with Isaac Cappy before he died.
And I think that they maybe, or at least they are doing this to people who are involved in similar disclosure activities now. And I didn't have that hateful anger inside of me. I was just like a petty, jealous, unthoughtful bitch about everything, but I didn't want to kill him or anything. And that girl, the one who said she was from a cult, became very militant about the mission of ending his career and his prospects, and I distanced myself from it. So that's what happened.
Wow, the last part of that is crazy.
But I didn't want to kill him or anything, and that girl, the one who said she was from a cult, became very militant about the mission of ending his career and his prospects, and I distanced myself from it.
God.
So that's what happened.
Angelina. The fuck, lady?
And they feel that the more of you muggles that they can rip to shreds and get off this fucking planet, the better for them. And if they can get you to self-destruct and keep their hands clean, I mean, besides the little laws that they break, the boundaries that they violate, the shit that they manipulate to get it done, if they can get you to fuck yourself up and fuck your life up and maybe even get you to end your life, it's a great day for them. They love it. They love it. And they and their followers get together in Discord rooms and on group phone calls and Zoom meetings and virtually high five one another. They have a party. They're like, oh, look, job well done. Took longer than we were hoping for, but the show in its entirety was very entertaining. Fuck these muggles.
So that's at least 5 or 6 people that I've personally spoken to verbally. And as soon as you start talking about Thomas Schoenberger, their voices become very stuttery, very faint. You can definitely tell there's trauma there, and they don't want to speak about it.
On the other hand, if you don't have any proof and there is no real actual present danger, if there's no real threat, the way to make it stop mattering is just don't fucking participate.
I've spoken to Carrie as well, the All-Seeing You, and she's told me personally and explicitly in multi-hour conversations exactly what Thomas and Frank Bacon did to her and how they did it.
Yeah.
And the mind fuckery that went along with that. And she's terrified, absolutely terrified of Schoenberger.
The saint turned out to be trying to direct me into areas of our extended YouTube group that I really didn't want anything to do with. One had to do with a certain political movement that got explosive a couple years back. And I was like, no, I don't want to know anything about that. Another one had to do with a particular character that met a markedly unpleasant end, which may or may not have been suicide. And I was like, no, I don't want to have anything to do with that either.
She shared the same stories with me. She really honestly believed that Frank Bacon and Thomas remote viewed her constantly at any given time. And I remember trying to talk her down from it. I remember giving her advice and trying to make her think about it on different levels and shit. Because I don't really believe that that's possible myself. But if a person believes it, they're going to see it, right? And
sure.
But
I mean, that's
I do believe
that's witchcraft.
She's either the best actor in the world, or she was really that paranoid, and she really believed that about them, which I always found a bit ridiculous. But now that you say that, it kind of reminded me of the conversations that I had with her as well.
So she literally, if I remember correctly, she was like Pavana. She wouldn't leave her home, even to walk to the grocery store or go to the grocery store. And I believe she ended up moving finally because she was so scared of these people. And she's another one that actually was suicidal. And
that's what she told me.
Yeah.
I could add a lot to this, but it's hard to talk about. It's easier just to make cartoons and cartoonize them to make it a lighter load to carry, because they're still at it, mocking, bullying, doxing, shaming, you name it, led by the convicted stalker, narcissist, Thomas Schoenberger.
That was good. I downloaded that.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna download it too.
And now I have it in my folder.
Mm-hmm.
So that's good. And I just tried to look for the original, went all the way down that lady's page, but it's not there.
Oh.
Mm-hmm.
Well, it was in January when I posted it, and that was about the time she posted it on Twitter.
Oh, okay.
That's where I got it from.
Right. Maybe she took it down, you never know.
Yeah, I didn't take anything out. I just added the parts with Jesse and me.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Right. Yeah, that was pretty good. That was pretty good. Well, I think I'm going to jump off of here. And
same. Me too. I'm going to go download that.
What are you going to do?
I'm going to download that and re-upload it, and then I think I have a cartoon to work on.
Yeah, nice.
Time.
That'll be fun to see.
Uh-huh. Okay.
Let me get that.
We'll catch you later.
Okay. Bye, Siren.
Bye, Siren.
Bye. Bye, Pavana.